Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We are still looking for money. We still need quite a bit more money to upgrade our research department to be able to get various other upgrades that we need to continue our career. We unfortunately need more fuel in our space station, and to do that, we're going to have to do more rockets and things. So I'm going for some cheap, easy money right now. So we're going to do another one of these rescues. It gives us another Kerbal as well. We kind of do need. Let's just tidy this up a bit and get rid of some of these early crafts that we really are not going to need again. Yeah, we don't need some of these guys at all. Anyway, what we do want is our Rescue Mark III. We'll load that up. But this is going to rescue 3 people. So we'll take it from the heat shield and we'll get rid of that. That's now going to rescue 1 person. Except we need to add on some solar panels and, as importantly, if not more importantly, I mean that would probably be alright if I'm honest with you. And we'd probably also be fine with that amount of battery power as well. Don't need the contract screen up, which is, how do we get, that's a good way to close this one. Which menu have I got the contracts up for? There it is. Right. Okay. Tidy that up. And I'm going to stick a solar panel on the back. Just hold on. We're simple symmetry there. Just for emergency purposes. No other reason. Let's just move these guys around a fraction so there's no way that they're blocking the door. That's blocking the door even worse. I think that'd be fine. Crew, we will make sure that no one is in there. Check our staging. We've probably got way too much delta V now. So now we've cut that out. I mean, that's enough to get to the moon, isn't it? Do we need these guys? I don't think we do. How much does that save us? 16,000. Get rid of them. 12,000. That saves us a few quid, doesn't it? I think that is more than enough delta V to get where we're going. Call this the Rescue 1 Mark 1. Can't think of anything else that we need to do. Science-wise, I think we got most things. I wonder whether we just swap that out. Because though we did a solar particle collector, we didn't bring it back. I think we'll do that. So let's go. So we'll throttle up. That's that one. The contract we're going for is rescue. Sean's on, which is that one. Where are we? We're right back here. So we're actually going to wait a little bit. About there, I think. SAS on, throttle up. And in 3, 2, 1. What? Who didn't check the thrust to weight ratio? Or is it that case? I think it might be stuck on the launch pad. Oh no, it's the thrust to weight ratio thing. Okay, let's exchange that fuel tank for the smaller one. That helps. And exchange that fuel tank for a smaller one. That's better. And in case it was stuck on the launch pad, I need to install that search mod thing. AR structural. How high can we go? Just save ourselves a little bit of delta V here. There we go. Right, so we're halfway there already. Throttle up. Set as target. Let him come around a bit, because we want to be in a higher orbit for them to catch up. There we go. I think we're ready. Throttle up ready. We're going to swap these guys over. Right. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the thrust to weight ratio is still a little bit wonky. It's getting better all the time. This money saving exercise may well start costing me money. Hoping this much lighter rocket, once it gets going, which it's struggling to, we're getting going now. We need to get very, very high, very, very quick, because this engine here is not great in this atmosphere, so we need to get out the atmosphere to get to the efficient part of it. For that, we're heading straight up as quick as we can. And then we'll start rolling over slightly. So over halfway through our fuel of this stage, and that worries me a lot. Apoapsis is nothing in comparison to where it needs to be, but the atmosphere is getting thinner. Speed is rising very, very quickly now. We'll start rolling over to begin our gravity turn to start getting us somewhere. Apparatus is now shooting up very, very, very quickly. So there we are. We're about to lose the fuel in this stage. We'll separate it. We've got a lot more control now. We're going to wait now until we get a bit nearer. In fact, we're going to use maneuver node planner, and we are going to circularize, and we're going to create the node. And that's going to use 1499 delta V, which is considerably more than we've got. So this suborbital flight, non-rescue flight in the slightest, budget flight, is to collect a bit of science data, which we can do right now. Keep that data. I think that's the only time we're going to have a chance to actually do that. We'll try though, we'll see what happens. It's a good test flight for the smaller of our crafts. So 600 odd to go. Fuel is running out pretty big. As soon as we can get a periapsis, we will stop. Or until we run out of fuel. About on schedule, we run out of fuel there. Yep, all gone. Interesting. May as well stage. And then we will begin our turn to here. Can we grab another one of these? I don't know whether it collect more particles. Keep that data as well. Collect particles. That number is going up. There we go. So we did get 3 of those. So we think we can do 3. Or is it 4 we can do? Again, see that number there? Going up. Excellent. And let's toggle the collector. Quite an expensive mission to get that science, but well worth it, I think. We'll turn SAS off. We are back into the atmosphere already, and we're starting to come back down again. So hopefully the weight of the craft should auto balance itself where we need it to go. Haven't F5'd yet, so we'll do that. Definitely need more thrust to weight ratio at the start. So yeah, back to the solid rocket boosters and a bit more gas in the tanks. So we were looking to save something like 5 grand and ended up costing us about 16 grand. Still, we got some science done, which is always useful. Not at the moment, obviously, because we are much more interested in actually getting money, which is a problem. So in we come. Haven't got those stats available. I didn't put on a Kerbal Engineer mod, so can't see our temperatures, but I wouldn't have thought there'd be anything to worry about. We are quite a light craft. We're coming in at a fairly decent suborbital direction. Got a lot of speed to get rid of, plenty of height to do it, and we're coming in on water again, so it's got the most amount of time to slow down, which is good. Our debris is well behind us now, so it should not be causing us any problems whatsoever. 15 kilometers up now, and the speed is bleeding off incredibly quickly now. Just need to get that down to about 240 meters per second before we let the parachutes go, and then that will bring us in nice and gently and slowly to a gentle splashdown where we will recover this little bit of science and this empty pod, and we think again about the rescue mission. So we're probably good for letting off the chutes now, but we're still 5,500 meters up, so we'll get a little bit lower. We get to about 15 or maybe 2,000 meters before we let them go. Speed is bleeding off all the while. Chances are I might lose my nerve and let them go a little early. 2, 1, 0, here they go. And then the speed bleeding off very, very quickly. When we hit about 1,000, which is any time now, they come out even further. Check there is no further science we can do, which there isn't. Accelerate time. Much as we can. We're going at 5 meters per second, which is very slow. Nice gentle touchdown. And if you're watching on Twitch, then do say hello in the chat. Don't be a stranger, and remember to follow me if you haven't done already, and then you can keep up to date with me how I'm getting on with my career here at the Kerbal Space Center. If you want to know how I've got on so far, then check out the YouTube channel, which gives you step-by-step missions all the way up to where we are today. There's the landing. Just check, make sure there is no further science, which there isn't, and we will recover that vessel. So no cables to fault, so that's information there. 9.3 science, all valuable science. That's 9.3 science more than we had last time. We got 6.2 for the first particle analysis, 2.1 for the second, 0.7 for the third, and 0.2 for the final one. Recovered a vessel from the suborbital gets you nothing these days. 8.5 grand, so we didn't lose too much on that flight. Didn't lose too much, but we did complete this contract. 17,000, 2 science and 5 prestige, just for getting science data from around Kerbin. So let's see what other contracts there are available. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please consider giving me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to hear about when I do some more videos. In the meantime, if you want to click on one of the other videos that I've done on a different game, then these are my latest ones. Please go ahead. Or if you click on the next video in this series, that'll take you directly to the next video in this series if I've done it and uploaded it. Thanks for watching.